Hello everybody and welcome back to Major Cliche Plays Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. So we're in the snow in winter, we look very pale and pasty, and the camera just wants to keep looking at our butt. It's a nice butt. Don't really mind that, but we're barefoot in our underwear in the snow, running towards a creepy friggin' house that looks like it's gonna split down the middle any second.
Find her. Save her. You must find her. You must save her.
I don't understand. Please. What do you want with me?
To find her and save her,
Find
duh!
Ryan. Hurry, Zoe, hurry!
But what do...
You must hurry. Go. Now! Find April, Ryan. Save her.
Well, all right then, you needy little ghost girl.
Where the hell am I?
I think we're in some sort of virtual world. Because we're hooked up to that machine, so I'm thinking this is like a Sword Art Online kind of deal. Maybe this helped inspired Sword Art Online? Who knows?
This is not real. This cannot be real. I need to wake up. Or get out of here. I need to do something. Anything.
Where am I? What is this place? I must be dreaming. This can't be real. It just can't. I need to get out of here. I need to go home. So we don't have our cell phone on. We have nothing because we're in a new world. What is this?
A pebble.
Well, all right then. Let's take the pebble. I'm assuming this is going to be like a stealthy section, which is horrible for me.
Smooth and well balanced. Perfect for throwing.
Are you just going to attack me? Yep. Come on. Kick him hard. Alright, we just beat up a monster for no reason. Climb up on this ledge, Zoe, let's go. You're the Tomb Raider now. Can't get in there. Stairs. Oh, hello. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, well, you're not that big of a deal. What are you?
It's glowing like a torch, but there's no fire or heat.
Alright, let's just take that with us then. We've got a glowing egg. Nice. Okay, so presumably we gotta find some way to access the bridge and get over to the other side. Got anything up here we can do? No, so we gotta go down to go back up, I guess. Eh, seems like that's probably right.
If I'm not mistaken, the water wheel is connected to more gears. It could be what powered the city, back when it was inhabited.
But it still is inhabited by weird, ugly, short men that look like Danny
There's
DeVito.
a wooden platform up there.
And you're just beating the Danny DeVito people that live up here, so that's not cool. Alright, what is your... There must be a way to get to the top of this water wheel. Looks like the only way out of here. We don't need to look at everything. This'll make that thing do something, and then we go and do the thing. What?
I would guess that wheel is used to control the machine.
Yeah, I figured that was a good guess. So why didn't turning it do a thing? Do we need to... Ooh.
It looks like a machine with a big wheel and a socket on top. I wonder what it does, and if it still works.
Alright, so can we put the glowing egg there? Yes. Turn the thing. Now make it go. Yes! Technology! Zoe is thoroughly unimpressed. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Come on, let's get our boogie on. So, grab it. Whee! Aww.
It collapsed right under my feet. I'm so lucky to be standing here.
Well, it didn't collapse under your feet. It collapsed before your feet. What is the rope for? I'm sure we'll find out in a second. Probably gonna have to go back, and the rope is our way to get around, I guess. For all the butt angles they give us in this game, really? The ladder isn't one of them? This seems like an odd choice right there. We will prominently feature her butt all the time. Except a ladder, that would just be gratuitous. Alright, so what we got going on? Oh, maybe that's it. We go back down, we get the egg again, and then just use the rope to climb up. That's probably it. That seems like the most sense. Yeah, that seems like it's got to be the most sense. Damn it, now we got to climb all the way back down. The top view with shaky cam. This is a found footage video game. I love the hip swish. Just the hip swish while climbing the ladder. Yeah, you go, girl. Right, we want to get the egg back. Now, look at the egg. Take the egg. Or not? Really? We don't want to rope climb back up? Okay. Kinda weird, but I'll bite. And jump across again. Really should have just gone down immediately and not wasted time.
I sure hope that ladder leads out of this place.
We just went
It's
up.
a long way up, but at least it's going up. That must be a good sign.
You just climbed up it before. Why do we...
It's a long way up, but at least it's going up. That must be a good sign.
Why are you being a pain in my... You just climbed it before. There we go. It wasn't perfectly in front of the ladder. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I see you there, baby. Shaking that ass. Yay! We've got an egg thing. Why can't we just jump to that side? Alright, so what did we need to go back for the egg for? Oh.
Those glowing symbols look like they're etched right into the rock.
Oh god. What are you? Is there a specific order we have to touch them?
I think each of these symbols play a musical note.
Okay.
Maybe I'm supposed to play a sequence of notes, like a melody. But what melody?
I know, that's a very good question. Come on, there we go. Okay, what goes first? Is there like a visual clue? I am so confused. Okay. So we're not playing Simon Says, I guess. Okay, so there's 4 notes. Where... God, I'm gonna have to go back down again. Alright, if there's nothing down here and I make a mistake, I'll just end up cutting this part out. Okay, guys, so once again, totally didn't have to cheat this. Because I didn't know that I had to memorize the wonderful tone that played when the water wheels started going, so... Totally am not cheating. At all. I'm just that good. There's nothing else that tells you what that was. She doesn't even make a comment about the notes or the music. But whatever, it's fine. Ah, the butthole is closed. And we somehow lost the egg and everything in it. We don't no longer have the pebbles.
A wooden wheel. What is this place? I must be dreaming.
Okay, anything else? Nope. Just going through the door then.
It's locked from the outside.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So all we have is the wooden wheel. Can we pick it up? Or are you just gonna hate me forever?
A wooden wheel. What is this place? I must be dreaming.
Oh, there goes the audio clicking again.
The tunnel just vanished. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was magic.
Oh, or you're in a video game.
A wooden wheel. What is this place? I must be dreaming.
Right, so we can't open the door. You're trying to look at the... What else is in here? Right, yeah, there's nothing in my inventory. Where is this wooden wheel you speak of? I do not see a wooden wheel. Oh god, the camera. Okay. You're saying that's a wooden wheel?
A wooden wheel. What is this place?
Why does that make
I must be
your voice
dreaming.
pop?
It doesn't look very solid.
Okay, so how can I break it? Oh. Good. We got meat.
All this stuff. It's like something out of a fantasy role-playing game.
Yes, now you're getting it. You're in a video game.
That machine looks brand new. It definitely doesn't fit in with the rest of the stuff down here.
Oh, please, don't tell me the entire time we're in this video game world the audio is going to be like that.
Who stores food like this? I don't think I'm in Newport anymore.
Oh, God. I don't even know if you guys are getting, like, that clicky audio. Like, it's not... I don't like that. It's popping and crackling. Is this an NPC in our little video game world? Give me some mead and a nice grog of ale. Huzzah, weary traveller!
Benrima, visitor.
What are you on about, Bryn?
She's standing right next to you.
Hello?
Oh, blessed be the sixth child, you startled me.
You speak English? Oh, thank God. Listen, I'm not sure what's
Speak what? Who are you? Where do you come from?
I don't know. I think I'm dreaming. It's just that no matter what I do, I can't seem to wake up.
Dream? This is no dream, child. Do you need me to pinch your arm?
What? No. No, that's... The twins, they did something to me. Something...
How did you get in? We don't open until midday.
Open what?
The inn, child. What do you think? Are you soft-witted, or... By the balance, you're from the other side, aren't you?
What?
Gracious me. Another shifter. Why do they always end up here?
Another what?
You must go see Minstrel Magda immediately. She will explain everything.
Minstrel Magda?
Leave now, but be cautious, and don't speak a word of this to anyone. They have ears everywhere.
Look, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what a shifter is, or why I'm supposed to see this Magda person, and...
I understand that you are frightened, child.
You don't understand. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm almost starting to think that those stories Charlie told me about April Ryan are true.
Did you say April Ryan?
The great April Ryan?
Do you know her?
We sing songs of her!
I don't recognize the name. You need to see Minstrel Magda, child.
I guess I don't have a choice. Dream or no dream. Where can I find her?
She moves around, but Blind Bob ought to know where she is. He's right outside. You can't miss him.
Blind Bob, Minstrom Magda, underground cities and strange monsters. I feel like I'm inside some kind of fairy tale. All right. I'll go talk to, Blind Bob. Thank you. What's your name?
Benrima Salmon, child. I'm the innkeeper of the Journeyman Inn.
Ooh, audio.
If you ever need anything, come see me. I'll help you the best I can.
I'm Zoe, and thank you. I'm sure I will see you again. You're the only person I know in this place.
Alright, so dream or no dream, drug-induced or not, I may have to deal with the reality of this place, and that means doing what this innkeeper is telling me to do. She seems friendly enough. She told me to speak with a Minstrom Magda, and to find Magda, I need to talk to Blind Bob first. Yes, because we have to talk to the blind guy who's gonna know where to find somebody else, because he can smell them. The Journeyman. Oh, and this is the longest journey. For some odd reason, I don't think it's going to be the longest journey. It's going to be like the never-ending story. There's always an end. There's always credits. A poor blind bastard? Well, then you must be Blind Bob. You blind... Oh, yeah, look at them eyes. Yeah, you're definitely blind.
Benrima said I would find this Blind Bob guy right outside. Could that be him? He looks blind.
I'm not Blind Bob. I'm Blind Jim. Blind Bob's a lying son of a bitch.
Arms for a poor old blind bastard with no home, no hearth.
I'm so sorry, I don't have any money.
Ah, well, I'll let you in on a secret, Rose Petal. Blind Bob's happy he don't have no home, no hearth. Had those, hated them, left to begin a career in beggaring. Now a pauper's life is a king's life. Freedom, fresh air, no strings, no stress, no bleeding taxes.
Aren't you cold?
You think, but no. Had a bit of an accident with a fire charm when I was a wee lad. Left me permanently temperate. It's actually quite pleasant.
But what about that whole being blind thing? That can't be good.
Oh, that? It's theoretical.
Theoretically?
What?
I could have been blind. Had an accident with a chemical spell when I was a wee lad. Near burned me eyes out.
But it didn't.
No, not at all. Missed Blind Bob's face by a mile. Could have burned me eyes out, mind you. Could very well have. So, I'm theoretically blind. Of course, theoretically Blind Bob is no proper name for a beggar. So I just use Blind Bob nowadays. That's me, that is.
Okay. Hello.
Help.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask. I might answer, I might not.
Fair enough. I'm looking for someone. The innkeeper said you might know. Her name is...
Hold it right there, Rose Petal. Tit for tat. Them's the rules.
What do you mean?
If you want Blind Bob to do you a favour, you do him one first.
Ah, great fetch quest.
Fair enough. What do you want? Just so you know, I don't have any money.
Well, Rose Petal, you seem to be cosy with old Benrima in there. Ha! Now she makes a robust mulled wine. Just the thing for a cold winter's morning. But Benrima, she don't take well to Blind Bob sitting on her doorstep. And she don't willingly part with her wares without recompense of sorts.
You want mulled wine?
Oh, a bottle would do nicely, Rose Petal. Mind, it's the good stuff now. Made with Mrs. Mullins' mixed spices.
Mulled wine made with Mrs. Mullins' mixed spices. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks, Petal. You've made a theoretically blind man happy. So cold, so hungry, so blind. Arms.
He might be my new favorite. What is with this dude? You are so fancy. I need to talk to you, sir. No, stop running away from me. I need to talk. No, damn it. I wanted to talk to him. He was really fancy. Didn't want to go here yet. Don't know where here is. Need to get that wine for Blind Bob. I just wanted to look at the fancy man. Massive friggin' tower. Fancy man didn't even go over here. Let me go back, game. I think he's...
Don't mind me, good sir, madam.
The
I'm just a
whimsical
poor old
music.
blind bastard with nowhere to go and nothing to eat.
And him sounding like Darby O'Gill. Just... I love it. I think he might... Fancy man.
Business has really picked up after the Azadi blessed us with their fabulous technology. In fact, I'm opening up a new shop soon.
With their fabulous technology. It's amazing. Alright, am I gonna have to do something for you in order to get this wine?
Hello?
Yes? Oh, it's you. What can I do for you,
Alright,
child?
so audio's pop. Okay, it must be this building that makes the audio pop. Wine.
I spoke with Blind Bob, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
Ah, yes. Tit for tat. Given a chance to bargain, Blind Bob will take it. What does he want now?
Mulled wine. He wants mulled wine made with, Mrs. Something or other spice mix.
Mullen.
Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. For a beggar, Blind Bob is quite particular.
I don't know what to do. If I can't find Minstrom Magda, I can't get home. If I can't get home...
Then I'll never have good toast
I'll
again.
help the best I can. I have red wine and I can heat it up for you, but I'm all out of spices. I was supposed to receive a delivery this morning, but no one has been by yet, and I cannot leave the inn to get them myself.
But you don't open till
Maybe
midday.
I could pick up the spices for you.
You could. I buy my spices from a merchant at the Southgate Market. His is the first stall on the left when you walk down Iread Avenue. Just tell him Ben May sent you to pick up her order of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. And be sure to mention that I'm not happy he did not make his delivery as scheduled. I will put some wine on the boil while you are away.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, child. Run along now.
Wait, how do I get to the market?
The quickest way would be through Old Town, but they've closed it off this morning. You'll have to go the long way around. Walk east, towards the tower. When you get to the tower square, go south. That will take you on to Iread Avenue, which leads all the way down to the south gate.
East, then south. Okay, thank you.
Oh boy. Alright. Come on, Blind Bob. Spat out some nonsense. You are so
Make a donation to
fancy.
the welfare of old blind Bob.
I'm a little teapot with my cane. So then I want to go... Which way? This way? Can I talk to you? You have a fancy helmet.
They say there are new recruits on the way. I'll be glad to see some fresh blood around here. If I'm lucky, I might get transferred somewhere warmer soon.
Wonderful. What do we got in here?
Only Trueborn are allowed inside without an escort, citizen. You'll need the proper paperwork if you seek an appointment.
Alright, fine. I need to get paperwork. So I guess I want to go this way? Because I don't think there's anywhere else to go. I don't think you need that cane. You're walking pretty fast. I mean, I'm huffing it. The Salty Seaman. Oh. Oh. Salty Seaman. That's... oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, so we're in Perverted Town here, because we've got Salty Seaman and the Cock and Puss. Oh, God. The Salty Seaman and the Cock and Puss. Oh, we can't go into the Cock and the Puss? Can we get some salty semen? No? Sailors, supplies. Okay, you're not dirty. I guess we've left the X-rated part of town. Are you the guy we need to talk to?
He must be selling something, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
I'm selling invisible
Hello.
bread.
Hello, hello. Ha, what a wonderful morning we're having. How may I be of service today, young lady?
You look like Willem Dafoe.
The innkeeper at the Journeyman sent me to pick up an order of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. It's for...
Mulled wine. Yes. Oh, Ben Rime boils the best cauldron in town, she does. Absolutely wonderful. I'll have them sent right up. Fantastic. Next.
Hold on. Ben Rime needs the spices right now. You can just give them to me and I'll deliver them for you.
Why, yes. Yes, I could give the spices to you. What a wonderful idea.
Giving
Saves me
things
from having to deliver them, doesn't it?
to the customers
Fantastic.
directly.
No problem. None at all. Except...
You don't have it.
Except what?
There's a tiny, tiny problem. Nothing major, nothing that can't be solved. Why, it's barely worth mentioning. You see, the thing is, I don't actually have any spices at all this morning.
I see. Isn't this the spice store? Ben Rime told me to go to the spice store.
Well, then you've certainly come to the right place. I sell spices and little else. In fact, I'm the exclusive distributor of Mrs. Mullen's in Mercuria. Best spice mixes in the
America?
Northlands, or any lands. It's just that, well, my delivery is a tiny bit delayed this morning.
Really? How delayed?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be here any... quite a bit, to be honest with you. Quite a bit.
How delayed is quite a bit?
I'm sure it won't take more than a few hours.
Excuse me?
A few hours, at most. Before lunchtime, I'm sure. Or by tea time. If he's not here by dinner time, I'll eat my left shoe.
I really do need those spices. Like, now.
Oh my god.
I wish I could be of more help, young lady. But as long as the ghetto's closed, the carriages are stuck in Burrow Crook.
The ghetto?
Oh, you're an out-of-towner. Welcome to
America!
Etc., etc. Wonderful, wonderful.
So what about the ghetto?
Right. Well, the Azadi have set aside a section of Old Town for the Magicals. That way they can be with their own. We don't bother them, they don't bother us. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Why can't the carriages come through?
Well, once in a while, the Azadi help the Magicals weed out undesirables. They close the ghetto down, search the buildings for criminals and contraband, sort of spring cleaning, if you will.
And your supplier is stuck in... what? Traffic?
On the other side of the ghetto, up Burrow Crook, towards Coldstone Gate. Why, right below the Journeyman.
I just came from there.
Right, so you... Wait. Why don't we help each other out, eh? If you pick up my delivery of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices, our specialty, and bring them back here, I can give you Ben Rime's order.
Or I could just take her order and bring it directly to her. Ugh.
I guess it beats waiting around.
Fantastic! You'll want to speak with Harry Kinran. He's a bearded fellow, a tad ornery, but a decent fellow at heart. He'll be up Burrow Crook, right below the Journeyman Inn. You can't miss him. Ask him for Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. He'll try and get some money from you, but the order's been paid for already.
Guy with a beard, wagons, Burrow Crook. Okay, I'll try my best.
Come right back here with the spices, and I'll give you Ben Rime's order. Wonderful. Fantastic.
The side characters in this game are absolutely amazing. I love this game. Like, fetch quests are fetch quests. You're gonna run back and forth. You're gonna do that. That's kind of a deal with a lot of these sort of games. But the characters are just so good.
What are we doing with this one?
He was caught inside the ghetto, selling medicine to the Magicals.
You know what that is, don't you? Treason.
Treason against the Empire. And Sadir that'd have your head off.
In a second. Any humans who get involved with the Magicals are traitors to their race.
That might not warrant an appointment with the Blade here in this goddessless city, but we'll find a way to get you shipped off to Sadir. Move it!
Oh my god! They vanished! That's horrible. Oh well, back to getting wine for a bum. Yeah. We're gonna get wine for the bum. So that he can get drunk and tell us where to find another lady. Just
Make a donation to the welfare of old blind Bob, and you'll receive your reward in the afterlife for your choice.
You don't have a beard. You're not the droid I'm looking for?
This book returned to the library, but they've closed off Coldstone Gate for security reasons. Oh my.
Huh. Oh, there you are. Bearded man. Wagon. That is a sweet, sweet beard. Hello, Pokemans. Okay.
The traffic appears to be backed up. No one's getting through.
I thought I had to talk to the bearded man.
May the six grant me strength. As if this morning hasn't been trying enough. And what do you want, girl?
On
second thought, don't tell me. I'm not in the mood for idle chatter.
But
Magicals? Damned ghetto rats. And those rebels? More like terrorists, if you ask me. Not a day goes by without them troublemakers making trouble for the rest of us.
Yeah.
We should stick them on a boat and send them out to sea, so as they don't bother honest humans trying to make an honest living. Call themselves freedom fighters, the terrorists do. But it's because of them that I'm stuck here. Again! Freedom? Freedom for who? From what? It's not like the Azadi are keeping us imprisoned. In fact, life's a damn sight better than it was before they came. If this is oppression, I don't want to be liberated.
Listen,
Ye gods, I mean goddess. There's only one. Blessed be her name, etc.
You are so annoying. Listen to me. I just spoke with the spice merchant at the Southgate Market.
You'll have to wait until they reopen the ghetto, just like everyone else.
Well, he sent me to pick up a delivery of, Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices.
What? No, that's, alright. It's irregular, but I reckon I can part with it for a fair price.
He said it's been paid for already, and that you'd probably try to weasel more money out of me.
For the love of... just tell him we'll sort it out when I get down there. Mind you, it could take a while. Doesn't look like they're reopening the ghetto anytime soon.
I'm sorry, but he said he needs the spices right away. He's out of stock.
I keep hearing this buzzing sound in my ear, but I don't see any black flies around. Only you.
You can ignore me all you want, but I'm not leaving. If you think you're having a bad day, you should try mine on for size.
By the Mojals. I mean, by the grace of the six blessed be their names. If you'll leave me be, I'll give you the bloody spices. And now, for the love of the goddess and for the sake of my sanity, let me be miserable in peace.
Absolutely. Won't bother you again. Thank you.
Wonderful. You can go back to being Shrek now. Go, fancy man. This world is wonderful. Too bad we're like basically in an RPG right now.
Arms for a poor
And none of these people are real, because we've got a space hugger stuck to our head. Alright. We give you the spices, you give us our cut, we give it to the innkeeper lady, she gives us some alcohol, we give it to the bum, he tells us where to go. It's all very quite simple. Nobody in these worlds are capable of doing anything for themselves. Salty seaman. Come on, let's...
Get your Mrs. Mullins here.
Why are you advertising when you don't have it yet?
You're back. How wonderful it is to see you again so soon.
Have a nice day.
Why, thank you. And you have an even nicer one, young lady.
Oh God, give it to him.
Hey, I got your spices.
That's wonderful. Fantastic! What spices?
Oh, for crying out. You asked me to pick up your spices, remember?
Yes, yes. Ah, yes, I remember. Mrs. Mullen's spices. Oh, goodness me. Thank you, young lady. How indescribably wonderful.
You're welcome. Now, about Ben Rime's order?
Who? Ben Rime. Oh, yes. 1 pouch of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices for the best mulled wine in Marquette.
America.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Enjoy your day, young lady, and do come back. Spices? Get your spices?
I wish we could see you more often. You are a delightful character. Alright.
Blind bastard.
Now we gotta give her the spices. Get our liquor, give it to the bum, and then end this episode.
Hello?
What?
Spices?
It wasn't easy, but I got the spices.
It took you long enough, child. Did you get lost?
No, but I had to do a lot of running around. It doesn't matter. I have the spices now.
Good. There's a pot of red wine in the kitchen. Mix the spices in, let it boil for a while, and you have mulled wine.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all your help.
Well, you look like you need all the help I can give you, child.
You're kinda rude. What is this?
It's an empty wine bottle.
Okay, take it. Because we're gonna need... Where's the... What is
That
this?
beer tap looks out of place. It's too shiny and modern.
Oh, the audio in this building. Oh, there.
There's red wine boiling in that cauldron. There's red wine boiling
Okay.
in that cauldron.
Is there red wine boiling in the cauldron? Spicy, spicy.
I've added Mrs. Mullins's mixed spices to the wine. That should be it then. Mulled wine.
Okay, you didn't even have the mouth remotely near the spout, but we'll just ignore that for now. This is an old game. It's still really pretty.
So cold, so hungry, so
Hi
blind. Arms for a poor. Oh, ha! It's ye. What tidings of joy do you bring me this time?
Thank you, Mr. Bob.
Mr.
Oh,
Bob.
just call me theoretically. We're friends now, ye and I. So cold, so hungry, so
Give him
blind.
the wine.
Mulled wine made with Mrs. Mullins's mixed spices.
Ah, the sweet scent of Mrs. Mullins and Riverwood Red. Give it here, Pattle. Let me take a swig.
Ah, it materialized in me crotch.
Ah, by the balance, that hit the spot it did. Ah, I'm most grateful, Petal. You've earned yourself a silver star in Blind Bob's book.
Glad you liked it. It wasn't easy getting it.
Without the journey, the reward isn't half as sweet. That's, what's her name? Old Chestnut round these parts. Still as true as the sky is green.
And it's the longest
Green?
journey, because
Had an
it's
accident
taking
with a chroma charm
forever.
when I was a wee lad. Every morning, Blind
To
Bob
find
wakes up.
Reza.
The sky's a different colour. Today it's green.
Okay. Can you tell us?
Hey.
Ah, Rose Petal. We meet again. What can I help you with?
Magda?
Do you know where I can find Minstrom Magda?
Oh, he knows her, Blind Bob does. He knows her well. Nice lady. Best sort nut soup south of Lame Bastard Hill.
Do you know where she is today?
Oh, she moves around, Magda does. Ain't seen her round here in a while. You might try asking someone other than Blind Bob.
Like who? I don't know anyone in the city.
You son
Well,
of
you
a...
might have more luck asking Crazy Clara. Lives up Crab Bend, Clara does, on Hangman's Span, in view of Friar's Keep. Crazy as a turnip, Clara is. But she's also got a scout wing's eyes. She knows more than she lets on.
You son of a... You had us do all this so that you could get drunk, and then give us nothing in return.
Where can I find this crazy Clara again?
You can usually find her on Hangman's Span. That's up Crab Bend east of Southgate. towards Friar's Keep, the prison.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thanks again.
Come back any time, Rose Petal.
And that's going to do it for this episode,
Don't
guys.
mind me, good sir, madam. I'm just a
Leave
poor
a like,
bloody
comments in the
master with
description.
nowhere to
Oh,
go and
no,
nothing to
comments not
eat.
in the description. Comments in the section down below. There we go. I can English. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter to find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.